Welcome everyone to a yoga flow at the lake, a standing yoga flow you can do in about 15 to 20 minutes. So let's get started. Let's meet in the back of our mat. We'll meet with our hands at prayer, bringing your feet about hip distance apart. Put a little bend in the knees, and if you feel like you're in a safe space and won't fall into the lake, you can flutter those eyes closed. As you take that first inhale, breathe in and lift up through the crown of the head, lengthen through the spine. And as you breathe out, find a connection to the mat with your feet. Breath in, keeping that focus on the breath and purposeful movement as we move through our flow today. And breath out, softening the shoulders, slight pull into that belly. Let's turn our breath inward and focus on filling the lungs. So big breath in, fill up from the low belly, take that breath to the mid belly, all the way up to the base of the throat. And slow breath out your mouth or your nose, just soften. Inhale and exhale. Staying very focused on the next few moments of your practice, being intentional about your movement. Maybe with a thought of gratitude for carving out this time for self-care today. One more big breath in. Then a slow breath out. At the bottom of that exhale, let's blink our eyes open. Circle sweep the arms all the way up. Let's take a back bend, practicing the arms. Inhale up, hands come to prayer. Prayer comes to heart. Take another inhale and exhale. And these breaths are long and extended. Inhale up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to prayer, prayer to heart. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring those arms all the way up. Let's bend at the elbows and take that twist, a very gentle one over to the right. Inhale brings us up and back to center. Exhale, a gentle twist. Inhale up last time. Soft knees here. Exhale, hold. And then extend the arms, left arm forward, right arm back. And if there's any stickiness in that right shoulder, just try to breathe through it, maybe drawing it slightly back. Inhale brings us back to center and we reach all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, find that twist to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Hold here. Those kneecaps are facing the top of the mat and maybe extending those arms. Just if that feels good for you. Hips facing the top of the mat. Bring those hands in, those arms, and lift all the way up. Face the top of your mat. Take another inhale. Exhale, right arm under left. Find that eagle wrap. So you can grab shoulders, you can grab the inner palms, or you can bring the tops of your hands together. I'm going to grab my inner palms and with super soft knees here for stability. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring those arms back. Look past the forearms and really gripping the mat with the feet. Inhale back to center. Unravel the arms. Bring it all the way up. This time left arm under right. Grab those shoulders or double wrap. Palms pressed together or tops of the hands pressed together. Take an inhale. Exhale, draw it back. Look past the forearms. Fingertips come back. Inhale back to center. Release the hands. We'll bring them all the way up. And then bring your hands behind you. Interlace all 10 fingers but the pointers. Take an inhale. Actually, we'll bring our fists together. Inhale. Exhale. Connect the fingers together and press the palms towards the top of the mat. Round the spine. Inhale. Bring it behind us. An arch of the spine. Chest moves up and forward. And exhale. Press away. Grow those arms long. One more time. Inhale. Bring it behind us. And exhale, fold and hinge. Bring it all the way up. Release the hands and back bend. Inhale up, hands to prayer, prayer to heart, forward fold, hands to the mat. This is our first forward fold, so maybe a bend in one knee and then the other. Letting the head drop. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Put a sway into this here. Generously bending those knees and letting the shoulders be heavy. Come back to center. Take a twist to the left and hold with a big bend in the right knee. Inhale back to center. How about the other side? Inhale back to center. Release the head. Maybe this is where we go a little deeper. Take a halfway lift. And fold it down. Drop that head, chin to chest. A ragdoll roll up. Take the hands off the mat. Let the shoulders curl in. Arms are heavy. Belly pulls in. And we lift up one vertebrae at a time. Once you get that head above the heart, roll your shoulders back 3 times. And forwards 3 times. I'm going to adjust my mic here. And we'll start our practice. At the back of the mat, reach the arms all the way up. Take a big step forward with that right foot. So our arms are up. So we'll start to hinge forward towards the top of the mat. And as we do that, can you straighten through that front leg? Now draw that left hip forward and that right arm back. Slowly bend into that knee and we'll find a high crescent lunge. There you go. Let's inhale, straighten that right leg. Exhale, sink into that knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink. Hold right here. Hands to prayer. Draw that prayer into your heart. Drop the shoulders. Sink into that right quad and just feel that hip stretch. Take a big breath in. Slow breath out. Stay here and enjoy this high lunge. Or join me in fluttering those eyes closed for 2 breaths. Turns into a balanced pose here. You're feeling every part of the bottom of those feet. 1 more breath in. Slow breath out. Blink those eyes open. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands to the mat. Now we're framing out that right foot. Keep left hand planted and float that right arm all the way up. Draw that right shoulder back. Get a big stretch here. Stack the shoulders, stack the ribs. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right arm back. Reach the left arm forward and the right arm back. So we're reaching those fingertips in opposite directions. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale, hands to the mat. Bend that left knee. Bring the left knee up to meet the right. I'm going to meet in the middle of the mat. Feet are hip distance, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take a reverse swan dive all the way up, arms with ears. Flip the palms and back bend. Inhale up, hands to prayer, prayer to heart. I'm going to step back in the middle of the mat. Bring your feet together and sit it back into a chair pose. All right, let's pulse right here for 8, 7. Here's 4, 3, 2. Stay down low right here. Tap the right toes out and bring them back in. Out and in. Here's 4. Stay low in that left quad. 2 and 1. Stay right here. Lift the right toes up. Set them down. Lift and lower. 4. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Let's flow that. In, out, lift. In, out, and lift. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, stay down low on that left quad. Can you pull that right knee in and set it on a figure 4? 2 beats here, get low. 2 beats, tap out. 2 beats, figure 4. 2 beats, tap out. How's that left quad feeling? Can you keep that right foot flexed for 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, bring that right leg in. Send that right leg back. Arms back, airplane wings. Woo! Draw the shoulders back. Then bring those arms all the way up. Step forward with that right foot. Bring that left foot back and find a warrior two. So my heels are finding that alignment. Shoulders are dropped away from the ears. Bring that left heel off the mat, or right heel off the mat, and set it down. Lift and lower. 5, 4, here's 3, 2, and 1. Keep that heel off the mat. Can you pulse that knee forward? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that heel down, flip the palm, reach forward. Tip that warrior back, reverse. Shine that right side of the ribs up. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to that warrior two. Another inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe that right forearm rests on that right quad, or you're dropping that right arm inside that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, reverse it. Keep committed to that right knee bend. Soften the left shoulder away from the ears. Take another inhale. Exhale, straighten that right leg. Pull those ribs apart on the right side, and left arm reaches up. Capture that right wrist and bring it back even further. All right, inhale, release it all the way down. Windmill down to frame. Bring right foot back to meet the left and walk it back to a forward fold. Let's hang out here for a while. Maybe the back of the legs are feeling a little bit warmer. Take a halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, release that fold. Ragdoll roll up, so hands off the mat, shoulders curl in, arms are heavy, and we roll up. One notch at a time. All right, shoulders roll back again. Shoulders roll forward again. We'll get that other side. Arms reach all the way up. Inhale. Take a big step forward with that left foot. Okay, so our feet are in separate lanes for kind of a pyramid pose. That's what we're working for. Straighten through that left leg as you reach those arms forward. Pull that left hip back, that right hip forward. Breathe into it. Find a connection with that belly. It's really active here. Now bend into that left knee. Reach arms with ears, and maybe you step forward just a little bit, finding that high lunge. Inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, press it forward. Inhale, straighten and press. One more time. Bring hands to prayer. Prayer comes to heart. Inhale. Exhale, drop shoulders. Staying here, enjoying this, or joining me in fluttering those eyes closed. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Blinking those eyes open. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, hands come to the mat. Keep that right hand planted. Left arm floats all the way up. Open that heart space, open to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, drop that left hand down. Inhale, right arm extends. Left arm goes back. You're reaching those fingertips far apart. That left quad is right where it needs to be, working hard. And then slowly bring the hands to the mat. Bend right knee, right foot comes up to meet left. We're maybe going to step in the middle of the mat. Take a halfway lift. Intentionally send that tailbone back. Exhale, fold. This time reverse swan dive. Brings us all the way up. Flip the palms back, bend. And up. Hands to prayer. Prayer to heart. Walk those feet together. Sit it back into our chair. 6 pulses. Weight is in the heel, toes lift off, sit down low, tap the left toes out, bring them in, out and in. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lift and lower. We keep the left toes out. The right knee stays bent. Lots of work going on in that right quad. 3, we'll put it together in 2, and 1. Here we go. In, out, lift. In, out, lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here's our figure 4. Bring that foot in. 2 beats here in a figure 4 pulse, 2 beats out. 2 beats figure 4, 2 beats out. 2 more of these. You got it. Bring it back in. Knee comes in and we send it back, warrior 3. The hands can come to the mat or the hands can reach off that mat. Draw those shoulders back. And bring hands to the mat. Step forward with the left foot. Right foot goes to the back of the mat. And we'll windmill up to that warrior 2. Breathe into it. Lift the left heel off the mat and set it down. Lift and lower. 5, 4, lift up through the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Keep the left heel lifted. Pulse it up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that foot down. Flip the left palm and reach. Exhale, send it back. And as you do that, can you send that left knee a little bit closer to the top of the mat? Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe left elbow drops on left quad or it drops inside. Draw that right shoulder back. Chest is open. The rib cage is in a straight line. Inhale. Exhale. Let's hit that reverse and then straighten through that left leg. We're really stretching back. Pick up the right hand and grabs that left wrist and pulls it back even more. Inhale. Exhale, find that warrior 2 and we will windmill down. Bring that right, or pivot right toes. Bring right foot up halfway, left foot back, and then we'll meet in the middle of the mat. Slowly roll it up. Circle sweep arms up. Hands to prayer, prayer to heart. Step that right foot back behind the left for a curtsy stretch. So we're getting down as low as we can and straighten. Lower and straighten. Here's 3. Hold down low and 2. And 1. Hold it low. 8. We're almost there. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it together. Left foot goes behind the right. Way back there. We start with a deep knee bend. All right. We straighten and sink. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold down low. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back together. All right, let's slow that breath down. Soften the knees. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, circle sweep arms up. Exhale, take a back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, capture the left wrist and bring it over to the other side. And inhale up, we'll go to that other side. This is where you might want to entertain hanging on to something. We need a quad stretch in here. So grab hold of something. I'm grabbing my boat. Take a bend in the right knee, capture that foot. This is what it looks from the side. I caught that foot and I'm pulling that heel close to my glute. Breathe into it and let that quad relax. Letting that go. Let's go to the other side. Lots of quad work today. These quads deserve our love. And letting it go. We'll slow our breath. Hands to prayer. Soft knees, staying here, just breathing through it. Drawing chin away from chest. Dropping the shoulders. Slight pull in, tucking the pelvis. And slow that breath. We'll end our practice with 3 community breaths. So inhale, circle up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Draw that prayer into heart. Inhale. Exhale. Last one of the day. Make it the biggest one. Gather up all that energy, air, positivity. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Prayer to heart. And with our thumbs coming to our third eye. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.